Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I got a bunch of things from Ernie's office, one of which of these items is the wire cutters. We're going to use them right away. Take a look over here. We saw these earlier.
One of the skeletons in the Bosch painting appears to be holding an object that glints in the light.
Yes, we saw this earlier in a couple episodes ago, and we couldn't do anything to remove it. How about Okay, how about we just go direct? Maybe this will work. No? Is this not the right tool for the job? Hang on, I can use the dagger too. Okay, this is weird. Maybe there's
one of the skeletons in the glint doesn't glint when you hold your finger on it.
Yeah, great. Okay. How about... Why is this so hard all of a sudden?
The oil paint on the canvas is old and cracked.
Ah, there you go. Okay.
Inspecting the painting carefully.
How about we try this now? Okay, maybe I need... I've forgotten everything already. Do we have to look real close at it? Where are my magnifying glasses? I should just always be wearing my magnifying glasses.
This skeleton key is inscribed with eerily articulated markings, the weird orthography of a long dead tongue. It offers no clue as to what it unlocks. Pandora's box, perhaps?
Probably, yes. Probably Pandora's box. How about we do that?
With careful use of the wire cutters, you manage to remove the skeleton key without damaging the Bosch painting.
Awesome. Okay, now we can exit. And there's one other thing that I wanted to use the wire cutters on, and that's the wires that are still attached to the pterodactyl. I believe we can use these there? Is it here? Maybe I need to look at the death scene tableau first. Okay, yeah. No? But I think actually this one over here? Yeah.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Yeah, alright, good. And now we're going to go back over to that room where we found the ferret sniffing at a box. That box, by the way, in case it wasn't really obvious, I really should have said so, that was the same box that we found Mr. Carrington carrying back from that liner, that boat, right at the beginning of the game.
There was silence.
Nope. Supposed to use this over here. I also, just as an aside, I hadn't noticed that the audio out of the game was like at minimum. So I'm really sorry if the sound wasn't quite right.
It's a sack of plaster, sometimes used for making molds.
Molds.
The word
yeah.
hippo has been stenciled on this crate's label, but somehow you find it difficult to believe that there's a whole hippo in this box.
Well, maybe there's a bit of a hippo.
The word gorilla has been stenciled across the label of this large crate. Somebody's crossed out gorilla and scrawled Sasquatch underneath. Curator humor.
Okay, I can save, and I'm going to. The key. Yes, we're gonna use the key. And remember, we have this bit of meat. Since I just saved, how about we don't do anything with it? I'm just gonna, yeah. We have a moment. And then I'm eaten whole. Yeah, there's nothing like bugs better than little fresh meat. Yeah. So
It's a cold...
Yeah, what we had to do, finally, was to throw this meat right inside because there are murdering, very hungry scarabs inside. I guess to hide the body that was thrown in at the beginning of the game. And they're super glad they got a steak. Steak's way more amazing.
Oh! A skeleton lies in the trunk, its bones picked clean by the domestic beetles. They've efficiently removed every last shred of flesh, making the skeleton nearly impossible to identify.
Whoever did this job was very thorough.
You have no reason or the slightest desire to touch this skeleton.
Sure you do. Come on. We're okay. Nope.
I'll
Nope. I want my magnifying glass, not a garter.
It appears to be a gold pocket watch.
I'm gonna take it.
A close look reveals an inscription on the watch. To Dr. Archibald Carrington III for your years of dedicated service, many thanks from your staff at the British Museum.
Oh.
A close
I see. So this in this box is is a Mr. Carrington. So who in the world could be the one who's dead in Carrington's office? I was wondering how I was supposed to leave. So maybe things are starting to come together a little bit. There was that Watney Little guy who was the international con man that Ziggy was talking about. What's going That's kind of amazing. How are these guys opening the door? Okay, cool, sure. It's a Sierra title. They can do whatever they want. Man, oh man. Okay, so yeah, Watney Little. He was the international con that that Zig was talking about. And what else? Jesus. Let's see. Is Mrs. Olympia in here? Oh no. Right, that what? Yeah. Sorry, I'm all turned around. I said I was going to translate this and I haven't yet. I'm gonna. Just wait. I think we have a little bit of time in the next act. And yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah. So yeah, Jesus, there's a whole world of collusion and conspiracy. I think at this point we're just walking around and wasting time. But so Carrington was the fake. And what's her name? The Countess. She was helping to produce fakes to replace the real ones, the real paintings with. I think Ernie was the fence somehow involved in this whole thing. Probably everybody's involved in the same plot. I forget how it all works out finally, but man, I'm gonna actually go see into Carrington's office to see if I can hear anything on the intercoms.
Don't touch you him.
Whoop. Hang on. We heard something. I didn't quite catch that, but...
Oh, Dr. Smith, I appreciate your help so much.
Well, I don't particularly appreciate giving it. I have things to do, Miss Delacroix. Important things.
But surely you can spare the time to help me move my desk, no?
Oh, I suppose. Why do you want to move it anyway?
Oh, there is a terrible stain on the rug. I don't want it to show. We don't have to move the desk very far.
All right. Oh, it's heavy. Oh!
Oh, I am so sorry. Did you hurt yourself?
Yes. Oh no, I'm bleeding. You owe me one, miss.
But of course, Mr. Smith. I'll do anything you say. Anything. Didn't I let you in when you asked? Didn't I keep your secret?
Secret?
Yes, I suppose you did. And I'm sorry about bleeding on your carpet. At least it'll blend in with the old stain. What is that anyway?
Oh, it is only strawberry jam.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure I don't want to know, Yvette.
Probably not, Dr. Smith. Now, let's go to your place.
Okay, so it's blood then, huh? Blood on top of blood, is that it?
You hear nothing.
Yeah, okay, how about we go over to the right tool for the job? It had occurred to me just now that we forgot to actually take the gold pocket watch. I think it's really important. So I'm going to go do that right away before I forget. It's not like that body is going to need it later, but I think it's going to be very important. This again, huh? How many times are you guys going to parade your steak around? Jesus. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty important for Act 6, which is actually the part where we're going to be demonstrating how much we know about the entire story.
A skeleton.
Yeah, how about I get over to my magni glass? I take you.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Perfect. Ah, yes. It's almost time. We're gonna head direct to the, what is it? The armor room. Once again, we got a meeting. You guys, I swear to God, I know you're happy about having a steak, but Jesus, do you really have to rub it in like that? Rubbing steak. Jeez, I didn't even think of that.
You hear muffled.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There's muffled voices. And I don't think we heard this one.
You hear muffled.
Let's hear it.
You lied to me.
Well, lass, I guess that makes us even. You lied to me.
Oh boy.
You had something to do with the dagger burglary.
You've been sleeping with someone else. I saw you go off with that dock worker.
I've never slept with Steve, and the Ziggy fellow, he told me about you and the dagger.
Oh?
And you believe that little weasel. I've arrested the man more times than I can count.
The Ziggy, I know him a long time. He would not lie to me.
That man'd lie to his own mother if someone paid him for it.
Ziggy, he says you were working with the Carrington to steal the dagger.
Ooh.
Lies! You can't be trusting the man. If he wasn't already dead, I'd pound the truth out of him.
Huh.
Maybe you already did.
Ooh.
Were you sleeping with the little rat then?
Of course not.
You really surprise me, lass. I'd think you grew up on the streets accusing me of burglary like that.
Where I grew up doesn't matter, does it? The important thing is... Wait, did you hear something at the door?
Yeah, I was hearing it too. Keep your voice down then.
How did they hear me? Well, alright, fine. Jeez. That got heated there, huh? Mr. Police Officer talking to Yvette. How many times has Yvette been in a room with a man in this entire game? Jeez. Okay. I think we're gonna make it. I hope we're gonna make it. Let's go hide here. Perfect. Goose stepping in. Yes.
Wolfie, your facial scars are so wonderful. How did you get them?
Fencing, my Strudel. As a young man, I would dance with my Heidelberg friends. We would stop our opponent's saber just before it went through our faces, which would make the scars you see now.
Ah, that is very interesting. You did not use masks to protect your faces?
Nein, that would have been considered unmanly.
How manly.
You'll have to show me how to do that sometime.
There are many things I can show you, my Strudel.
Perhaps we should go somewhere less public, Wolfie.
Oh yeah, good idea. Particularly since there's an annoying reporter wandering around the museum. That is not something I would have allowed if I was running things here.
Give it time, Wolfie. Perhaps you will be running things here someday, if I have anything to say about it.
Oh? What can you do?
There are ways, but come, let us speak of these things in more privacy.
More privacy, eh? Why meet here and then go somewhere more private? I mean, I guess, it's a video game after all. What else are you gonna do? You gotta have something for me to spy on. Let's let the lady leave first. Yeah. Oh. Gee willikers. That's Ernie.
Ernie's eyes are bulging in a peculiar way, leading you to believe he either choked, drowned, or was frightened to death. The fabric of the shirt appears to be clinging somewhat to Ernie's chest. Ernie's pants appear to be clinging somewhat to his legs.
Okay.
Ernie's shoes are intact, yet strangely dark and damp-looking.
So he was drowned.
This arm is flung out to the side as if to say, I'm completely limp.
I expect it is completely limp.
Ernie's suspenders are intact, which saves you from much embarrassment.
Yeah, it doesn't it, though? Oh, jeez. Poor Ernie, he didn't deserve this.
You examine Ernie's head carefully, searching for contusions, bruises, or other evidence of foul play. You see little, but you do notice a faint odor, not immediately identifiable.
A faint odor, eh?
Despite your closest examination, you find nothing unusual about Ernie's outstretched right arm.
Okay, how about the left arm?
A minute inspection of Ernie's left arm reveals nothing suspicious. The pants are intact, but the smell emanating from them is noticeable. It's as if he took a swim in bathtub gin.
I'm pretty sure he didn't actually do that. It sounds like he was drowned in an alcohol vat, if anything.
Due to rigor mortis, Ernie's left arm is slightly stiff. Hence the expression stiff, referring to a corpse.
Ah.
Ernie's right arm is...
Yeah. Gosh, is there anything
The
else?
pants feel dank and wet, but the moisture evaporates quickly from your fingers.
Okay, so that's definitely alcohol then.
Ernie's
Mm-hmm.
due to Ernie's right arm. Ernie's...
Okay.
You consider doing the traditional thing and closing Ernie's eyes, but decide that perhaps it's better not to tamper with his body, which, though this may seem cold, is evidence of murder. Ernie's shirt. The tusks are due to Ernie's...
There's something that I'm supposed to find.
You gingerly place your fingers into Ernie's mouth. Cold and clammy hardly begins to describe the feeling. There's a sickening squishing sound as you probe the moist tissues. Ernie's head is slightly resistant to your efforts. Rigor mortis has apparently begun to set in.
Okay, so it's been a little while since he's died.
Ernie's...
No? I'm supposed to
Don't
find
touch it.
something.
Due to the pants feel... Ernie's shirt... The tusk...
Huh?
You press on one of Ernie's shoes and see a bit of moisture oozing from the dark spongy leather. As soon as you remove your finger, the moisture immediately seeps back into the leather.
Maybe I need this again.
The pants are in...
Uh-huh.
The leather... A minute... The tusk...
Ah, there it is. There it is.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Yeah. It's some hairs
Odd-looking hairs, possibly from some kind of an animal.
from a warthog, I believe it is actually. How about we go get that there?
The hairs are bristled and clearly animal in origin. They also have the faint smell of alcohol.
Poor Ernie. Poor Ernie. Man. What are we gonna do? Well, geez, what else? What was I doing? I don't even friggin' know. Man, okay, no, I'm just gonna save it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. And in the next episode, we're gonna... Let me type properly. Ernie's dead. Man, I'm still coming down from it. In the next episode, Jesus, we're gonna take it pretty well, all things considered. You know, I said that maybe 1 or 2 episodes ago. Mrs. LeBeau is really taking it pretty well. Everybody's dying around her, and she's keeping her head on straight. It's pretty admirable. Anyhow, have a good one. We'll see you soon.